I'd like to talk about using the mirrors when you're driving. So we've got a flat mirror here which is called the interior mirror. Now that is completely flat, which means that what you see is what you get. So if you're looking at, you'll see how far away a vehicle is behind. With the left and right mirrors, they're what's known as convex, so everything's a lot smaller than what it is in real life, but you get a wider field of vision. So it will improve the how far you see, but everything will be a lot smaller. Now what that means is there'll be blind spots on the left and right, so we need to be aware of those blind spots. So when we pull away, we check the right blind spot. On emergency stop, we check the left blind spot as well. We've got as we approach a junction, a pedestrian crossing, anything like that, we check the interior mirror early. So if somebody's very, very close behind, what we do differently is we brake earlier, so the brake lights come on earlier. Whereas if there's no one there, we can check, there's no one there, we can brake a bit later. So that, by checking early, it means that we can warn the other car behind that we're going to slow down by putting our brake lights on. So that keeps us safe, even though it would be their fault if they hit us. We're trying to keep ourselves safe and try to make the road safe. So we just check the mirrors nice and early when we come up to a junction. I teach people it's a glance, not a trance. So when we're driving along, we check the mirror and we try and absorb as much information as we can in that split second and get our eyes back onto the road. So we don't want to be distracted too much by the mirror. We just want to grab that information as quickly as we can into our brains. So we just try to absorb it all in. Okay, there's a red car that's coming. So just absorb it and then we'll concentrate back on the road. When we come to turn left or right, we check the mirrors in pairs. So sometimes I say to people fish and chips, or it could be your boyfriend's name, your husband, your girlfriend or wife's name, then your name, or the other way around. So or your two children. I've got Daniel and Petra. One of my customers, Reuben Wild, he's a Christian like me, and he said repent and believe, based on Mark's Gospel, chapter 1, where Jesus talks about repenting and believe. So that's the way I can remember it: repent and believe, so that I'm doing it in pairs. So I'm going to turn right, repent and believe, or Daniel Petra, is the name of my two children, so that I remember to check the mirrors in pairs when I'm turning left and right.